Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jacoby, also known as the coolest nerd ever, back with another video. Today's video, we're going to be covering picture quality. This is a really important video. I just wanted to show you guys the difference between high quality images and low quality images. So when you're getting done with your photo shoots and you're talking to your photographer, make sure you're getting the original edits and you're not compressing the photo and then sending it to us. Different ways that you may compress the photo is a photographer sending you an image. You may not like the actual smoothing effect or filter effect, and then you use a phone app to filter it or smooth the image, and then you send it to us. You've compressed the image tremendously. So I just wanted to show you guys the difference between how your website will look for sending high quality images and how your website will look if you sent low quality images. All right, so real quick, as you see this image here, this is an image that was sent by one of our clients, and this is a high quality image. So when we actually upload this on the website and we zoom in, see as we zoom in on this image, the photo still looks beautiful, all right? Then I'm going to show you an email from a client who also recently sent in her photo shoot images, and I'm going to show you the difference between the quality. And I'm not talking about the actual model or anything like that. I'm just talking about the pixelation as we zoom in on the photo, right? So from the naked eye, if this isn't your field, you may not notice a big difference, but you're going to see that difference in resolution once we actually have a moving functional website, right? As we start zooming in, it starts to pixelate. So I want to show you this live on a real website so you can see exactly what I mean, right? Here's a telltale also before you even send the images on, you can tell if it's a high quality image or a low quality image, right? So for easy reference, kilobytes to megabytes. So the lower the kilobytes is on an image, because kilobytes are under megabytes, the lower the kilobytes are, the more likely the photo is going to be highly compressed, which means once we upload it on a website, it's going to be kind of fuzzy and staticky, right? And then you're going to be disappointed in the quality of your website, saying your pictures look blurry on a desktop. Now here's the good part about that. Now the images, they pixelate more on the larger screens, but if we just put this on like a mobile device, the mobile device will be just fine. But if you want high quality images for your desktop in your mobile device, you want to make sure you're sending in images that are at least in megabytes or high in kilobytes. So for example, you see this says 2.4 megabytes. The image that I just showed you guys of the young lady with the brown hair, this one's 3 megabytes. So when I click it, right, looks beautiful. But if she would have saved this to her cell phone and then sent it to me, it would have compressed down to kilobytes. So you see the images of the bundles here. It says 30 kilobytes, 38 kilobytes. So you see how small the image is? Once I start zooming in, you kind of lose the detail of the bundles, right? That's not so bad on product images, but it is bad when you're getting into actual model photography, right? So when I zoom in, everything still looks great because this one's at least 2.4. But I'm going to actually dive into a client's profile and give you a first-hand look on a client sending us high quality images, low quality images, and medium quality images. So I'm going to select this first image really quick. As you even see how the image loads, it takes up my full screen. It's a high quality image. This is 6.59 megabytes. Most likely this is the actual raw image, or the web optimized image from the photographer. Because if it's over 20 megabytes, you know, it's high quality, but then we have to do a little bit more work trying to compress it to work on your Shopify store. So that's a pro tip. Shopify doesn't allow any images over 20 megabytes. So for web design, anything from 1 to 7 megabytes should be perfectly fine. Or finding something in high kilobytes also. That's if you're, not really concerned about perfect quality, right? So this image is darn near perfect. If we were to zoom it in, I don't really lose any contrast. I don't lose anything on her skin. Everything stays put because this is such a high quality image. I don't lose any pixelation, right, when I zoom in. So we're a hair brand for this particular client, so it's important for us to focus on this client's facial area, if especially like if it was skincare or hair, right? So I'm going to show you another image. This is another high quality image, 4.56 megabytes, beautiful, right? Look at her skin. We zoom in, we don't lose any quality on her photo. So if we're highlighting hair, the hair looks amazing. I can zoom in, I can see all her baby hairs just fine. All right, so if I scroll down, let's find another one, 2.54. Let's see, I want to find a low quality one. So this one dropped down all the way to 1022 kilobytes. Notice the difference. Watch, when I zoom in, I'm gonna lose some of that detail on her skin. Right, she's selling hair. It's not bad because it's still a high kilobyte image, but you did notice that the image quality dropped. So for example, on a brand that's selling hair like this, now this next image is only 636 kilobytes. It still looks great from the naked eye, but to a web designer, someone who's doing your design work, and also a marketing team, we're going to make sure that we focus on what the actual product is. So even though the client sent us a beautiful image of her full layout, we're not selling skin, we're selling hair. So we would focus in and zoom in here, and we would have this designed for a banner to show the hair. Now you notice the quality difference once we zoomed in there, and I'm going to show that to you live on the actual website, right? So on the actual website for this area, you see how it looks blurry? It looks blurry like that because we had to zoom in to focus on selling hair, right? It wouldn't have looked as blurry if we would have put the full image here, but that wouldn't be a good marketing decision trying to sell bundles, right? We don't need to see all of this. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a real world example. So be mindful of the kilobytes of the images that you're sending in. When you start sending images that are like 200, 350 kilobytes, those are going to look horrible on your website. They will do it for mobile only. So if I look at this website on mobile, because the screen size is now smaller, the image still looks good because the screen size is smaller. But once you expand, that's when you get exposed. Once you expand, you get exposed. I like that. All right, so that's the end of this video. All right, enjoy your day.